Welcome again, Maxim here, and in this video I will talk about landing crafts. How many there are at the moment, are they useful anyhow, and where to look for them. Let me skip the possibility of buying them on the market, as it is just too obvious. Each landing craft has its own unique ability that you can use with an air support. This is a special item that you can put into your gear wheel and use it on a mission, once every 5 minutes. However, to do this you need a special segment. It is available at the dojo in the Tenno lab. After creating it, you will be able to use the landing craft skills, but you will also be able to build new landing crafts, if you have blueprints for them. Having more than one ship, you can manage them from the menu. Go to Equipment tab, then Orbiter, and then Landing Craft. Here you can manage not only your ship, but its skills and also some visual aspects, colors and skins. About the skills, if you have several ships, you gain access to their skills, and you can use any of them in any ship, but you have to pick only one for each mission. Your first landing craft is Liset. You get it in the Awakening story quest and head to the Orbiter in it. Liset has a very useful skill, Override. It can be useful especially in the early stages of the game, but not only. By using air support, you are able to override enemy security protocols. This means that when a level 1 alarm is active in a facility, all enemies are in alert, it will be reduced to 0, just like hacking the console. The level 2 alarm, alerted enemies and blocked doors between rooms, is also reduced to 0 after using the skill. In addition, if you are on a spy or rescue mission and trigger the alarms in spy room or in prison, you can stop the counter for a few seconds. This will give you extra time to retrieve the data you need to complete the mission or rescue the target. The second landing craft is Mantis. Its skill is the Med Tower. After using air support, a special capsule appears that looks similar to ones that restore oxygen on survival. One use of the capsule restores 100 health points. This skill can be useful in early game stages, for instance on survival missions. How to get Mantis? Landing crafts have their blueprints on the market for credits. Mantis parts, and to be more precise, blueprints of the parts, you can get from rare corpus, Grenier, and Orokin containers. From the first two, the chance is 30%. From the last one, it is a guaranteed item. These containers can particularly appear on every mission on a given faction, but there is a very low chance for them to spawn. Now Scimitar. Its skill is Carpet Bomb. It doesn't deal much damage, but it can be used as a crowd control when you are in trouble. Falling missiles can knock over your opponents and give you, for example, the opportunity to escape from a difficult situation. You can get blueprints for Scimitar parts from some of many bosses that can hunt the player. If you do not know under what circumstances they may appear, I encourage you to check the video about them. You can see the link to it in the upper right corner right now. It is also in the description. Anyway, the highest chance for a blueprint is the one from Zanuka Hunter, Avionics, almost 18%. Next is Fuselage Blueprint. It may drop from a G3 squadron member, Vem Tabuk, 12.5%. And the blueprint for engines is almost 6% chance from Stalker, Stalker, Protector Stalker, or from Hanho in one of the story quests. Yet these chances are quite high comparing to the next one. Xiphos is one of the hardest things to farm in Warframe. You can get the blueprints for Xiphos parts from sabotage missions. The chance for them is on rotation C, so you have to open all 3 supply caches. Which part you get depends on which mission you are on. Sabotage on Mercury, Venus and Mars can give you Xiphos Fuselage Blueprint, 0.5% chance. Engines Blueprint can be found on the Sabotage on Ceres, Jupiter, Saturn and Lua. All of these locations, except the last one, the chance is 0.5%, while on Lua it is 1.29% chance. The last is Avionics Blueprint. You can find it on Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Sedna, Kuva Fortress and the Void. In all locations, except the last one, chance is 0.5%. The Kuva Fortress is an exception, because there you have to go extermination mission, not sabotage. But still, you have to open 3 supply caches to get the rotation C. And about the Void, there are 2 sabotage missions, one of which is more profitable. On Striebeck you have 0.5%, while on Marduk this chance is 1.01%. I have been playing for a few years and only found one part. So if you want this landing craft, I recommend investing your time in trading, mods prime parts, ribbons, or reselling purchased items, so that you can simply buy Xiphos on the market. Or you can just buy platinum, that's also an option. And what is its ability? Air support summons a sentry gun that fires at enemies within a range. Next landing craft is Nightwave. It's named like Nora's radio, with weekly tasks, and this is the place where you can get it, but not always. You must check is it present in the rewards for achieving new levels. If you don't see it there in the current season, just wait for the next one. Items reappear between seasons. All you need to do is to check Nightwave rewards once every 44 months. Its skill, named Dreamers, can put mobs asleep within 10-meter range and works 20 seconds. Also, mobs affected by this effect are vulnerable to the finishers. The last two landing crafts are hidden behind two story quests, both accessible after the new war. First one is Skaut. To be able to get it, you need to finish the Veil Breaker story quest. After that, from Drifter's Camp, you will be able to play Cal's missions. Each one gives you an additional level of his syndicate. Initially, the syndicate is on level 1. You need the 5th level to buy Skaut. There will be available 1 mission per week. So, after playing 4 weeks, you will be ready to buy it. Its air support summons Cal and his brothers. The first use of this skill causes Cal and 2 brothers to appear. Each subsequent player on a team, using the same air support, will summon 1 more brother. Reusing air support while they are present will restore their health. And finally we get to the Parallax. To get it, you must first finish the Angels of the Zariman story quest. That's because you need access to the Zariman to get it. In these containers, you can find one of the 3 blueprints for its parts. The chance for a blueprint to drop when the container is opened is 2%, so each part has a 0.67% drop chance. This does not seem like much, but considering that there's a lot of these containers on the entire map, and the player might have, for example, explosive weapons, beam weapons, like Ignis with punch through, or Zaku with build for big range and good efficiency to spam 4th ability and opening everything within its range, so it is not so difficult to collect the whole set. Its skill is very interesting and will be very useful on Zariman, but not only there. After using the Arcane Eye skill, all special items will be marked on the minimap within 150 meters, counting from a call point. It can mark Void Plumes and Zerium for Cephalon Melika, but this skill can mark much more: Ayatan Sculptures, Somdacords, Cephalon Fragments, or Frame Fighter characters. It will also come in handy on a Syndicate mission, as it will mark any Syndicate medallions within range. Also, Curia can be marked, as well as rare containers. Those containers which may contain Mantis blueprints. These markings are active for all team members. Finally, I want to mention 2 more ships, or actually skins. In the bundle with the Zephyr skin, Harrier, you can also purchase a special skin that can be used on any landing craft. Most of the skins can be bought for platinum on the market, but some of them only during the special events during the year. Harrier skin does not give you any skills. It looks inconspicuous, but it can be used to create very nice creations. The second skin is Terror Landing Craft, that will transform your ship into one that looks like out of the Stalker cave. And that's all in this video. Good luck with farming landing crafts. If you have any questions, please type them in the comment section or visit one of my streams, link in the description. See you next time, bye!